Hi guys, welcome back to Drive London. I'm Rohit and this is Fatima. Fatima's got a test coming up soon, which is tomorrow actually, and we're about to do a mock test and to see where she is. Now she's done 2 mock tests previously. Unfortunately she's failed both of those. One was with 8 serious mistakes and the second one with 4, so it's definitely improving. But we're going to see if she can pass this one now. Yeah, okay. And so Fatima's already been, well, she's from Paris or from France originally, and she did some lessons there previously, and then came to did a lot of lessons there, but never did a test. Or you did do a test?
I did, but I failed. I did once.
So you did a test in France once, but she's never done a test in the UK, so this is going to be her first test. And she's done about how many lessons with us? 30 hours? 35, something like that. Yeah, okay, so 35 hours, yeah. So yeah, she is ready for a test, but we're going to see how she performs today in this mock test. Okay, so we picked a route on sat-nav, so we're going to do independent driving using the sat-nav. I'm going to tell you how the test works. It's going to last for 40 minutes. During those 40 minutes, keep on the road ahead, unless I ask you to turn left or right. There'll be one maneuver and possibly the emergency stop, and there'll be one show me and one tell me question. Okay? Now you've probably seen with my mock test, I get you to follow the sat-nav for the whole 40 minutes instead, so we can follow the whole test route.
Okay.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. For you guys, whenever she makes any serious or dangerous mistakes, it will be listed at the top in red. Whenever she makes any minor mistakes, any advisories will be listed in amber. Any good points will be listed in green. Alright, so that's set. So we're going to go down to the end of the road and turn left. Actually, before we go, could you tell me how you would check to see if your indicators are working correctly?
So I would activate the warning signal, and then I would just go around the car and look and see if my lights are actually
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So like I said, we're going to go down to the end of the road and turn left and then follow the sat-nav thereafter.
Okay.
Okay. Start whenever you're ready.
At the end of the road, turn left, then cross the roundabout. Turn left, then cross the roundabout. Cross the roundabout, first exit. After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit, then bear right. Go left on the roundabout, first exit, then bear right. After 200 yards, bear right.
Before we do that, I'd like us to pull over and park in a safe place. Thank you. Okay, and you can drive on whenever you're ready. And we're going to move off and take the next road on your right, okay?
Bear right. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit. After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right. After 200 yards, turn left, then turn right. Turn left, then turn right. Turn right.
Okay, you need to just keep a bit more left. That's it.
After 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. At the end of the road, turn right. Turn right.
Lights just like changing there.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, second exit. Go right on the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit. After 80 yards, cross the roundabout, first exit. Cross the roundabout, first exit.
We can go when it's safe, yeah?
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit.
Us to pull over and park in a safe place. Okay, thank you, and we'll drive on whenever you're ready.
200 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit. Go right on the roundabout, third exit.
Okay, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to turn on, sorry, test your horn for me, please. Thank you.
Cross the roundabout, second exit. Then, at the end of the road, turn right. Turn right. After 300 yards, turn left, then cross the roundabout. Turn left, then cross the roundabout. After 100 yards, cross the roundabout, first exit. Cross the roundabout, first exit.
Sat-nav, and you're going to follow my directions, okay?
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, first exit.
So I'd like us to take the next road on your left. Turn right. And I'd like us to pull over and park just on the right side of the road. Don't worry about the driveways, anywhere on the right will do.
Okay.
After 80 yards, turn right.
Okay, we're extremely close to the site, by the way, yeah?
Turn right.
Okay, thank you. Now I'd like us to reverse back 2 columns.
Okay.
Thank you. And we'll rejoin the road. Okay, and we'll follow the sat nav again.
Okay.
Turn left, then cross the roundabout. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, 2nd exit, then turn right. Cross the roundabout, 2nd exit, then turn right. Turn right, then turn right.
Okay, now we're going to ignore the sat nav and follow my directions, and I'd like us to pull
Turn
over and park
right,
in a safe
then
place.
you have reached your destination.
That's great, thank you. And if you secure the car and turn off the engine for me, please, and then just give me a moment. That brings us to the end of our test. So how do you think you've done?
Probably failed.
Okay.
I think one of the dangerous mistake is that I didn't see that manual traffic light, temporary traffic light.
Okay, yeah, so that was, yes.
Yeah.
So you,
So that
so
one I just like.
you think you failed? Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So yes, unfortunately you did fail, and yes, that's one of the reasons. We came up to the roadworks, then we missed the traffic light, and I've had to brake there. I felt like you saw it or you didn't see it at all?
I didn't see it.
Okay, yeah, so then
Yeah.
I thought you
was
saw
going
it.
to go like around the.
I thought you
the
saw the
roadworks.
traffic lights and you thought that you had enough time to get through the lights, but you missed the traffic lights completely then.
I missed it.
Yeah, okay, so then,
Too bad.
so again, plan ahead there, just make sure we look out for those traffic lights, and that if you can go, then we go.
Yeah.
But because the lights were red, or changing to red there, we had to stop there. Okay, so yes, you got a serious mistake to response to traffic lights. Anything else that you can remember? Should I go through them?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I've given you 7 serious.
7?
Yeah,
Wow,
so it's actually increased from our last one. I did say this route is quite difficult. Okay, but let's quickly go through the mistakes, and
Yes.
hopefully you understand these. Okay, so signals correctly. Now you just got this now. So I asked you to pull over and park in a safe place on the right side of the road,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Now, where I was hoping you'd park, you just kind of drove past it, okay? Because
Okay.
fair enough, you didn't have
Yeah.
enough time. But you put your signal on there.
Okay.
Now you've put your signal on. You didn't park there, and then we had a road on the right as well. We've driven past
Okay,
that
so I
road
should
now.
have,
Yeah, you should have
stopped
turned it
the
off.
signal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only put your signal on when you see somewhere that you're actually going to park. Now, if you
Okay.
didn't find anywhere to park there, you've got a signal incorrectly then. Or you,
Okay.
even if there was no road there, it'd still be incorrect.
Okay.
So only put your signal on when you see a gap and when you decide that, I'm going to go into that space and park.
Okay.
Okay, so I gave you a serious mistake for signals correctly there, just because there's a road there and people are going to assume you're turning right and instead you're driving past it. Okay. Now this is where you're getting your most amount of mistakes. Clearance.
Okay.
Now this happened in our last mock test as well.
Yeah.
But this time it was worse, I'd say.
Okay.
For like, on a few occasions, so one occasion we're just driving really close to cars. I didn't say anything, and I gave you a minor there. One occasion I said to you we're extremely close to the left.
Okay.
That's when we're doing the maneuver.
Okay.
So while you're looking over to your right, you're not looking at how close you are to the left.
Okay.
And I said we're extremely close, and I marked that one down as a dangerous mistake.
Okay.
Because if you're looking that way, imagine there's a cyclist in between us. You just squished him with the cars.
Yeah.
So we need to pay attention at what's happening on the left there.
Okay.
And then on one occasion, this was your first serious mistake. We're coming up to a set of traffic lights, and we had to turn left. It's a left turn only.
Okay.
And there's a red car there, and then the road kind of bends over to your left. With the red car, you was extremely close, and I was like,
okay, all right.
Do you remember me doing that?
Okay, I can't remember this one, but okay. So the red car was in front?
No, it was
on the side.
Yeah, so
okay.
again, it's
I was
at the
too
moment,
close. Okay.
clearance with the parked cars.
All right.
Okay, so I feel like sometimes you're not even realizing it's
Yeah.
because you're not paying attention to how close you are. Okay?
Okay.
So whenever you have any parked cars or the road's quite narrow, if you're in a meeting situation, you got to keep asking yourself how's the gap on the left? Because
Yeah.
I feel like you start focusing on what's happening in front or on the
that's
right,
right.
and you forget to check the
I
left
don't
side.
look enough on the left
Yeah,
for
okay.
sure.
And then I put a little cross there because it would have happened another time as well. So you would have had another serious mistake there as well.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's something that we definitely need to work on, especially because it came up in your last test as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're definitely going to look at that later on. Undue hesitation. Now we came up to 2 roundabouts. So one roundabout, the sat nav said turn right. Now you had cars on the right there and they had no signal. They wanted to come across us. Okay.
Yeah.
However, there was cars on your left which were just blocking them.
Yeah.
There was not one, not two, about 3 or 4,
Yeah.
4 cars.
I
Which,
hesitated for too long. Yeah.
yeah,
I
we
know.
were just waiting there. I didn't say anything on that one, so we waited.
Yeah.
And all of them were just turning right, blocking the right for you. That gave you an opportunity to come in, stop those guys, and the last cars would still block the right for you, and then you would have made it through. Okay, but instead you just waited there, and that's an undue hesitation. Okay. Straight after, we came up to the second roundabout afterwards. Again, there's cars on your right, but this time those cars don't have a signal on, so you're not sure where they're going. Now, if you had looked, they couldn't go straight ahead, and they could only turn right or turn left for them. Okay.
Okay.
Now, how else, if they're not using a signal, so over there they even turn left or right. If they're not using a signal, how else could you tell where they're going?
With the positioning.
Correct. Now some of them, there's a big truck, I couldn't tell where he was going, so you did the correct thing, and then we couldn't see the car behind. Fair enough, you still didn't go. But then the people started using the signals, and you're still sitting there.
Yeah.
Now I could see everyone was turning left, and then eventually I had to say to you, go when it's safe to do so.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that's an undue
Yeah, that's
hesitation.
right.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. So fair enough, if we're not sure, when we can't tell where the position is all, it's fine to wait there. But as soon as you can tell where they're going, and if multiple cars are turning left and no one's coming across you, we need to move.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Normal driving position. So this was on a mini roundabout again. Now this is where there's a double roundabout. So the first roundabout we had to turn right.
Okay.
Second roundabout, the sat nav said go straight ahead, second exit. Well, not straight ahead. She said cross the roundabout, take the second exit. Now we have 2 lanes there.
Yeah.
Yep, as you come off the first roundabout, we are into 2 lanes. Now straight away, you should have said, wait, there's another roundabout coming up. Let me see with the sat nav where I'm going. I feel like you kind of took long to kind of plan there. So if you come off the first roundabout, we always say, wait, don't wait for it to speed.
Yeah, I panicked a bit.
Look at the sat nav. Now you've gone straight away into the left lane. Now that left lane is usually just to kind of turn left there. There's no marking saying left, but the exit that we were taking was slightly more to the right, so you should have been in the right hand lane, ideally. Okay. Instead we stayed in the left lane, and then it's 2 lanes, and there's only 2 exits, either left or kind of right, which was second exit. We should have been in the right hand lane. Okay. I feel like we used the incorrect lane, and that's why I marked down. I gave you a serious mistake for normal driving position. Okay. So you should have been more to the right for that exit. Okay. And then lastly, you got another dangerous mistake. So a dangerous mistake for lane discipline.
Okay.
Now I don't know if you felt this or not, but we were going down this little kind of high street area where the road bends to the right, and the sat nav said turn right, but you actually didn't need a signal there because it's just a bend, and you realise that. Okay. But straight after that we had to turn left. Now there's 2 lanes there around that bend.
Okay.
You're in the left-hand lane. As you're going around the bend, your car's drifting over, and there's a car right next to us on the right, and he's had to slow down because we've started drifting into his lane. And I feel like I can't remember if I said anything there, or I definitely didn't grab the wheel, but I think I said.
No, but I saw you saying something
yeah,
to
sorry,
the car.
yeah, that's it. Okay, you got to ask yourself whenever you got multiple lanes or the road's wide enough, you got to ask yourself, is there 2 lanes here? If there is 2 lanes, you've got to stay within your lane, even if you're going around bends. Yeah, because think about it, that's their lane, they have priority, we can't just drift into it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but that's a dangerous mistake because that can cause an accident if you just kept drifting, and say if he couldn't move or he couldn't slow down, we're just going to go straight into them. And I felt like you didn't realise that happened, that's why I marked it down as dangerous. Agree?
No, I realised that it just between, by the time I realize I'm drifting and then do the maneuver to come back, it's already like
too late,
too long. Yeah, so
just around bends, wherever it's a bit busier, wherever you feel like you need to steer a bit more, or you need to concentrate on your positioning a little bit slower. Most times the reason why it's going too wide is because we're going too fast.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, so around that bend there, you should say, wait, there's 2 lanes here, so I need to keep it tidy here, I need to keep within my lane, so let me go a little bit slower. The faster I go, the less control I've got.
Yeah,
okay.
Alright.
Do you understand all the mistakes?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. So now this can seem like, you're not, oh my god, I'm not going to be ready for the test tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel like that.
However, we still got more time now, so I feel like we have enough time because we did a double lesson today.
Yeah.
And we're going to have enough time to go over some of these mistakes, especially your clearance. We're going to work on this.
Okay.
And under your hesitation, I'll take us back on that route so we can take a look at the roundabouts again.
Okay, alright. Okay.
But your drive is not bad, your control side of the car is not bad, it's just these little things that you need to
I feel definitely more comfortable and relaxed with the car.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I just panic,
Yeah. Sometimes it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Okay, alright, good. Hopefully you guys find this useful, and if you do, like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you in the next mock test. Take care.